Today I want to share with you how I published over 50 books without any writing skills. And I know that some of you might be thinking like, Dominika, you're tripping. There is no way you published over 50 books without writing skills. And I'm gonna tell you, yes, I did. And I'm not talking about getting a ghostwriter to write the books for you. I'm not talking about this kind of thing. You know, when you get somebody to write the book for you, that's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is Amazon KDP. Do you guys already know what's Amazon KDP? Let me know in the comments. Give me a yes or no. I know that many of you who are watching have never heard of Amazon KDP. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about it, but I want to tell you first how I even got into it. So I always wanted to become a published author. I wanted to publish my own books. But when I looked into the requirements, when I looked into the process of how to actually do it, I got really discouraged. I got really discouraged because I was like, okay, I need this amount of money. I need to finish the book. I need to spend hours and hours writing it, months, years, whatever, right? The process is very long. And when I looked into the fact that you need an agent, that it's so hard to get your book published, I got really discouraged because I didn't have the money. I didn't have the time for it. And I also, what I didn't like about the traditional publishing was the fact that a lot of the times when you publish your book, you also have to pay for an X amount of books to have in your house. So for example, you might need to have like 500 books or 1,000 books, and you get like a whole pallet delivered to your house, and you have to store it, and then you have to send it to people, you have to ship it. And I was like, I don't want to do that. I just want to be a writer. Like, I want to be an author. I want to publish books and I want to make money on it. And I started looking deeper into it. And I found out about Amazon KDP. And at the time, I was working a full-time job, which I really did not like at all. It was a good job, you know, it paid the bills, it allowed me to have a good enough life. But I didn't enjoy the job because I felt like a computer, I felt so lifeless, and I didn't want to have that job anymore. So I was really looking for something that would be enjoyable for me to do, but also for something that would bring me the money in the process as well. So I found out about Amazon KDP, and I learned that you can self-publish your own books. And I'm not talking about those books that have like 500 pages, very thick. You need to have writing skills in order to do them. I found out that you can publish books that have no text at all. No text at all. And I was like, wait. This is gonna be amazing. How do I go about it? I started looking into it. And you might be thinking now, Dominika, but what do you mean books with no text? What I'm talking about, for example, is coloring books. Coloring books do not have any text. All there is, it's an image that people color in, and the only text really that's inside your book, it's maybe like the name of your book, right? And on the cover, you have the name of your book as well. Maybe coloring book for adults, or kids coloring book for kids coloring book with animals or something like that, right? That's the only words that are really about your book. And you have also the text. It's like the description of your book. That's pretty much the only text inside your book and about your book. So, you know, this is a type of book. It's printed and people can color it in. Adults, kids, seniors, whoever you are interested to serve. But I was like, wow. And this really interests me, right? I was like, I want to know more. Like, I want to know about these coloring books. And it actually hit me at that moment. I was like, wait, when you go to any bookstore, you actually do see coloring books, you see planners, you see some kind of journals, you see appointment books, you see copybooks, notebooks. And I was like, surely there has to be someone who makes them. Ding, 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 ding. I get to make it? I get to sell it myself? And I fell in love with it. I fell in love with it because the books that I started making for Amazon KDP was really, really easy things. Coloring books that have no text, planners that are very easy to make, activity books for children that also barely have any text. And the best part is that right now, even with AI, with the use of AI, it's even easier than ever to publish your own books. Because like I said, no writing skills required when you're actually making books like that. You can use AI to help you in order to publish a book like that. But at the time, I started publishing my own books, and I started with a simple notebook, just to learn how to do it, just to learn the system, just to learn how to make the book cover, and I uploaded it on Amazon. And I was so excited, and I was like, you know what, this is what I really want to do in life. And as I said at the time, I was working a full-time job, and you know what I did? Any chance I had, I would make a new book. Any chance I had, I would work on a brand new book. Because I made it my mission that this Amazon KDP is gonna help me quit my full-time job. So any chance I had, I was learning more about it. Any chance I had, I was making a brand new book. And with every book, I was getting better. But also, no writing skills required. Because coloring books are nothing, just an image that people color in. And I don't draw the images myself. I use AI to make these images for me, which is pretty cool. And I started making journals, simple journals for people to fill in. I don't even write the content inside the book. I mean, I make sure that it's all okay, but I use AI. I use AI to help me to make a book like that. Because a simple journal with prompts doesn't need like my wisdom. Unless I would make something that I am interested in, or I would make something that is original. But if you take something, for example, like a gratitude journal, there are plenty of gratitude journals out there. And you get to, for example, use ChatGPT to help you come up with the prompts. It's not that you're using it, all of it, non-stop. It's that you're getting kind of inspired. You're getting the help. It's as if you're hiring somebody. It's as if you hired somebody to help you with writing the book. You hired some assistants, right? But the point is, you get to use these kind of tools to help you with your book generation process. So right now, it's even easier than ever. And so what I did was I made it my mission, like I said, to publish as many books as possible to help me quit my full-time job. And last summer of 2024, I quit my full-time job thanks to Amazon KDP. And right now, I earn money on it entirely passively. Entirely passively. You make the book once, you upload it to your Amazon KDP account, and that's it. And here is the cool part. Because I know that a lot of people think, okay, books, like nice one, but it must be ebooks, because like, what are you talking about? No, it's physical books as well. Paperback or hardback. And from your side, your job looks exactly the same. You make the interior and the cover of your book. And you can use, for example, Canva or any other program. You make the interior, you make the book cover. You upload this to your Amazon KDP account. Once Amazon approves the book, this book is ready for sale worldwide. Worldwide. All over Europe, in Japan, Australia, Mexico, all over US, Canada, wherever you can think of, your book is automatically available. People get to buy the book, right? There are ebooks, paperbacks, and hardbacks. And from your site is the same. You make the file, you upload it. It's all digital on your site. But then, anytime a customer will buy your book, Amazon will print it and ship it directly to the customer for you. So they handle the inventory. You don't have to do none of those things. You don't have to ship it. You don't have to contact customers. Amazon does it all for you. And this is why I love it so much, because it's entirely passive income. You make the book once, you upload it to your account, and it can sell multiple times worldwide on autopilot once you set it all up correctly. I want to share with you one of my books that I made. No text, pretty much no text, okay? It's a weekly planner that I made for sale on Amazon KDP, okay? It's a weekly planner. I created this book cover on Canva and all of the interior on Canva as well, okay? It's a repetitive content inside of it. So I have like 4 pages every week. So somebody has like the weekly planner. Look at the text inside. All that there is, it's weekly planner, the months in the year. There is like a date, priorities, notes, and then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That's the only text. Next, I have a budget tracker. I made a simple table. The next page is, one second. The next page is a meal planner. And the next page is a habit tracker. And those 4 pages repeat throughout the whole book. This was so simple to make, and it sells for me worldwide. Worldwide on autopilot. Who wouldn't want to make money like that? This is such a great opportunity. I'm gonna show you another book that I made. A coloring book. I made a coloring book. And this one is very special to me because I created a coloring book with Bible verses for anxiety, to help people with anxiety so they can color, they can relax, and think about the God's word, okay? And look at it. I colored it in myself. Why not? I colored it in. It's nice and beautiful, but the pages that are not colorful, I did not draw these images myself. I used AI in order to generate images inside this coloring book, and all I did was add a Bible verse. I added King James's version of the Bible verses, because when you're quoting some kind of book, including the Bible, there are actually copyrights. So you have to be careful. So I used King James's version. But the point is, 1 image per page, 1 Bible verse, and I have a whole coloring book made for sale worldwide. Amazon prints it for me. Amazon ships it for me to the customer's house. My job is done. I made this like last year, and it still sells for me multiple times worldwide. Do you see what I'm talking about? So I published a variety of books. I published over 50 books by now in this kind of style. Coloring books, planners, activity books for children. There is another one, okay, that's an activity book for children. And this one does have a little bit more text inside of it because it has instructions how to use it. But I also used like AI to help me with writing this, to help me to make sure I included everything that I was supposed to include. You know what I mean? I didn't copy what was in ChatGPT just the way it was, but I used it to guide me. This one in particular, I used it to guide me. This one has a little bit more text, but then the pages just repeat, okay? And then this text on the back of the cover that talks about what the book, like what's inside the book, ChatGPT. I made like 2 versions of this book. People can use one or the other or both, okay? The cover is beautiful. I love the glossy finish, but you can go with the matte cover as well. So the text, and then at the start of the book there is a little bit of text to explain like how to use the book, and then there are images, and then this is a really fun activity book that I made where kids get to come up with their own movie scenarios. And yeah, they get to brainstorm and they get to like come up with their own movies. Very simple to make, made on Canva. Not much writing skills required because, as I said, I'm open with you. I used AI to help me with this. So I don't use AI to write an actual book. So you know the way, for example, I published one book which has a lot of text, which is Her Final Prayer. And this is like a memoir about my life. This has a lot of text. But this book, I did not use AI because of copyrights and it just doesn't feel good. 1 second. It's good to take a water break sometimes when you're speaking. And I was feeling that my throat was getting dry, but I was like, I'll just keep talking and you hear what happened. But what I was saying is, for this book that I wrote here, all of this, I didn't use AI. It doesn't feel right for me. And also copyrights and stuff like that. I'm staying away from AI when it comes to books like that. But what I'm saying is, when you're making activity books, journals with prompts, planners, stuff like that, you are more than welcome to use AI because it's not going to be like copyrighted material. When you're making something like, let's say, a gratitude journal, okay? A gratitude journal is something like this. It has a prompt on the top of the page, like, for example, what are you grateful for today? And the rest is just lined paper. Those kind of questions are not copyrighted. So if you ask AI to give you ideas for prompts, what are you grateful for today? What else could you be grateful for? Talk about the memory you are the most grateful for, whatever, right? Because it's gratitude journal. When you're writing prompts like that, it's okay to use AI because this is not copyrighted material. Questions are not copyrighted. But if you're writing an actual book, yes, you might need writing skills. But with books like this, that I published over 50 of, you don't need writing skills. I want to show you one more book. This one was so fun to make and I love it so much. It was actually one of my best projects. I had the most fun with it and I can't wait to show you what's inside of it, okay? This is a Christmas activity book for kids. Okay, Christmas activity book for kids. Look how beautiful it is. Also made on Canva. And I had so much fun with making a book like that. This was my favorite project. I really just allowed my creativity to flow. And also, how did I use AI in this? To generate images for me and to help me give me some more ideas what to include. So, for example, I already had like mazes, counting activities, coloring book pages and stuff like that. And I asked chat like, this is the things that I already have. What else could I include in an activity book for kids? And he gave me some more pointers, you know, some more activities, ideas. But look at it. Look at it. Here it has like find the objects, okay? And kids can color it in. Circle the odd one out. Here I have like would you rather questions in relation to Christmas. Here I have like spot the difference. Here I have like drawing activities, spot the difference again. Then I have stuff like word search. Then I have mazes. Oh, it's so many beautiful activities. Coloring book page. Circle the odd one out. Decorate a Christmas tree. So this was so fun to make. And as I said, entirely passive income because I made this book once. I made this book last year It sold for me during Christmas, and guess what's gonna happen this year? People are gonna buy this book again because it's already on Amazon, and people will be able to buy from me worldwide. And here's the cool part, because a lot of people are asking, do you need to advertise your books in order for them to sell? The answer is no, because I have many books that I never advertised, and they still sell for me worldwide because I know exactly how to stand out from competition. I know how to look for ideas that are even worth it for you to start making books like that. And also, I know exactly how to find keywords which help your book sell. So there are ways for you to, to make your book sell in a better way. But let me tell you this, I barely advertise my books. I only advertised a few of them, and it was maybe just for a month to bump up my listing, and then they continued selling. But those books that people buy from me, people don't even know who I am. You know why? Because I publish under multiple pen names. And the reason why I publish under multiple pen names is because I have books in many different genres. I have books for kids, I have books for adults, I have books for children, for businesses, and I just wanted to keep them separate to build more trust with the customers, to make sure it's targeted correctly to the target audience. But why am I saying it? Because those books, this for example, it's published under a pen name and it still sells for me. Those people don't even know me. Those people don't even know me, that they're buying this from me. They're buying from just a simple pen name. But all that's enough for them to buy is the cover is beautiful, okay? The cover is beautiful, the interior looks nice. I know exactly how to list my books so that people find it. And I know how to stand out from competition. I take an idea and I put my own spin to it. And here is the cool thing. I know that some of you might be thinking but maybe you need to be very creative. You don't, because look at this, the weekly planner that I made. You don't have to be creative. You could make one page and make it repeat throughout the whole book. That's it. And you have the book done. You can make meal planners, you can make journals, you can make habit trackers, business organizing tools, whatever you can think of. And actually, I want to ask you, how many of you feel like this is something you would like to get involved with? Because I remember when I learned about this opportunity, I was a bit I would like to start, but I don't know how. I would like to start, but I don't even know if it's possible to make money on this. Guys, this helped me quit my full-time job. And I know that it can do the same for you. This opened up so many doors for me. You can't even imagine. And if you would like to learn how to make books like this, how to do it all by yourself, how to position yourself against the competition, how to use AI to your advantage to make books, how you can make passive income stream from this, I would love to help you out. And I actually created a whole program called KDP program where I can teach you everything that I know. It's literally everything that I know all in one place. It's a beautiful tool that I created so that you can watch it in your own time. You get to learn from me in your own free time. At the moment, there are over 40 lessons inside the KDP program, and there are gonna be more added in the future. So when you join, you receive lifetime access. You receive lifetime access to the KDP program, and you get to learn everything that I know. From opening your account, then taking a book idea and making your own spin of it, then how to actually stand out from competition. I help you how to design everything in a beautiful way. Genuinely, it's not a very hard system to learn. But if you have never done it before, you have to learn it in order to make money out of it, in order to make it work. And I truly believe that when you invest your time to learn all of this properly from somebody who done it before, you are gonna have success with it. So I would love to teach you everything that I know, different kinds of programs that you can use in order to create coloring book pages, journals, planners. Like, there are so many things that you can do. And as I said, you don't need to have writing skills. I can teach you how to do all of it. And actually, additionally, I have decided to add a beautiful module. I will be adding a brand new module into the KDP program, which is all about creative writing. So in the creative writing module, you will be able to learn about creative writing, how to write an actual book. So at the very beginning, I started with simple notebooks to learn the system. And then I started making better stuff like journals. Then I started expanding my knowledge and I made coloring books. And then I started making activity books. And recently I did publish one of my books, like I said, the memoir. And this is why I decided to not make the creative writing module a separate course. I decided to add it into the KDP program because I know that many people would like to eventually maybe write an actual book. So that's why I decided to add it. There are so many beautiful, beautiful lessons inside that program. I genuinely made it from my heart. It's all of my knowledge, all in one place. And you get to learn and you get to make money this way. And who knows, maybe this could help you quit your full-time job. Maybe this will help you book yourself holidays throughout the year. Or maybe this will just allow you to have some extra income without you doing anything. Because like I said, you make the book once. You upload it to your account and it sells for you multiple times. And the reason why I'm sharing it with so many people is because this changed my life. This changed my life, and I know that it can do the same for you. So I want to tell you this. If you feel like this is for you, I would like for you to check out my KDP program. If you would like to have more information about it, please message me right now or comment books, and I will be more than happy to share with you the link to the KDP program so that you can register if you feel like this is for you. For those of you who are watching me on YouTube, you can go ahead and find the link in the description below, and you will be able to go ahead and find out more about the KDP program. And if you have any questions at all about the program or in relation to Amazon KDP, you can also go ahead and just find me on Facebook. You can send me an email or anything like that. You can reach out to me, ask me any questions in the comments, and I'll be more than happy to answer them. But this really, really changed my life. I love it so much. It's really fun to make books like that. It feels like passion. It's really like a hobby. And I really love it because I made the book once. Some of the books I made in 2023 and they still sell for me today. So imagine if you would be able to get money in your sleep. You know, so many people talk about make money in your sleep, but not many people actually mean it. That's the truth, you guys. Not many people mean it. There are loads of different companies, but I'm gonna tell you this. Amazon KDP is genuinely money made in your sleep because I earn money this way. It's genuinely money in your sleep. You make the book once, you upload it to your account, and it sells multiple times. But you need to know how to position yourself against the competition. You need to know how to find the correct book ideas. You need to know how to set it all up correctly. Your listing, your cover, how to make it all beautiful. And it's not a hard system to make. I know people from all over the world, all different backgrounds, all different age groups who do this. And I had the honor and the privilege to already help some people to publish their own books. So maybe you're gonna be next. This is a beautiful opportunity. People are buying books all the time. Journals, planners, coloring books for their kids. Seniors buy activity books. Like, I mean, the sky isn't even the limit. The sky isn't even the limit with this. It's such a beautiful way to make money. Such a beautiful way. And you can do it from anywhere in the world. From anywhere in the world. And I also want to say this. It's not that you're starting a company or something like that. This is just normal self-employment. Just a normal, regular self-employment. You are becoming a self-published author. So it's just self-employed. Okay? That's how it works. It's not you're starting a business. You don't have to have like a client base. You don't have to contact customers. You don't have to have space in your house for those books. Because as I said, Amazon does it all for you. So who wouldn't want to have a passive income stream like that? I truly believe this is even better than stocks and stuff like that, because with stocks, you need a lot of capital in order to grow your money, and it can still fluctuate. Versus you make a book, it's an evergreen product that you get profit from right away. You get profit from it right away. You upload it to your account, it can sell multiple times, and you get the money for it. So it's pure profit. You get me? So that's why I love it so much. But I think that's all for today. I'm excited for those of you who are reaching out to me. And if you feel like this is for you, yeah, just drop me a message. Thank you everybody so much for your time. I really appreciate you. May you have a beautiful, beautiful day. And I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.